Hey, it's April from the Noble Garden, and today we are going to work on my zucchini plants and trying to keep them from being squash borer food attacked. Maybe a week or so ago, I came out here to move some of these zucchini plants around because they were too many in one spot, and I noticed that the borer had already been out. And the squash borer is a moth, and he's a pretty moth. She, I guess it's a she, she's laying eggs, right? She's really pretty. The only problem is that she's not your friend. She lays these little red eggs on your plants, and those little red eggs, when they hatch, they go and make a little hole, and they go inside of the squash plant, and they travel up the stem. And one way you know you can have them, because sometimes you don't see the eggs until it's too late, is you're going to see, I hope you guys can see that, but that's like a sawdust looking thing on the stem. I opened this stem up. I don't see any in here. I did spray this with neem oil. I did spray this with BT. This is what BT is. And BT is really good for controlling worms and caterpillars. And this is considered a worm. So, this is an organic way of gardening. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to spray the outside of the stems and the plant. But the other thing, and this is, I tried this last year, and it does work. It's just not easy. Is I'm going to inject BT into the stems. And the reason why I do that is that if the BT on the stem and they chew through does not kill them when they go to chew their way through, there's going to be BT on the inside, and as they try to eat that stem, they're running into BT, and BT's going to kill them. So that's what my plan is. I have several, like these right here. As you can see, my zucchini has gotten pretty big. My squash is still a little bit on the littler side, so I'm going to take a look at it. I will most definitely spray the outside, but if it doesn't have much of a stem, I won't mess with the stem quite yet, because it might not be this developed as this. You just have to, in my area, be very mindful that the squash borer will attack. I have problems with it every single year, and I am very determined to figure out a way to beat this guy. And I know a lot of people have this problem with this guy, so let's see if we can inject some BT. I'm not sure what size syringe and needle I need, so I have 3 different sizes to try. Well, this here's working much better. Let me see if I can put it down here and let you guys see what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get some footage of what I'm doing. So first I went into this stem already. I'm just going into the stem from the side a little bit. And I'm pushing in some BT. So that leaves BT inside. I put it in each of the lower ones. And then now I want to put some in the actual stem. All right, so now I'm gonna go a little bit farther down and go on the actual, well, we'll start here on this spot. But I'm gonna go right here. This is the actual big stem part. Let's see if I can get some in there. That might not be as easy because it's not as hollow out. Oh, it's doing it. Yay, he's doing it. Pastor has so much trouble doing this. Ow. I'm glad this is working so I can show you guys. So let me tell you what size needle this is. This is a 25 gauge needle if anybody needs. And I have another size that we can try to see. I was trying to keep up with the lid to that. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. I don't want no one to get stuck. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spray. We are not expecting any rain. This is the afternoon. It's cooled off a lot. The sun's going down.
What the? I just saw something. We're back. We're back.
Hopefully that will protect it. There is another bug on this. It's called a squash bug. So you've got the squash borer and the squash bug. And I'm going to show you right quick what this squash bug is, and then I'm going to kill it.
Yeah.
There's a squash bug, if anyone's never seen one before. I'm not going to pick this guy up because they're disgusting. And I'm just going to squash them right quick. So I actually found 2 of them, and I killed them. The other thing you can do is I just picked it off. I put my hand in something plastic, picked it off, and took it out and stumped on it. The other way you can do it is to have a bucket of soapy water with you, fill in the soapy water. I could have went and fed them to my chickens, but my reaction was quite priceless just to get rid of them. So now that I know the squash bugs are out, you do need to start looking on your leaves for them. What I would treat the garden with, I just put BT on it, so I don't want to put 2 chemicals on it at the same time. But one thing I would probably start doing weekly is putting a neem oil treatment on the squash bugs to control them. But let me show you right quick what you also need to do when it comes to squash bugs. Now that I'm out here messing with this, I noticed there is an egg, a squash bug egg, not squash borer. There's a difference between a squash borer and a squash bug. And I'm gonna put pictures of both, and I'm gonna put pictures of their eggs on here both for you guys to kind of see. And these are the 2 main problems that I have with squash and a lot of people talk about. So let me see if I can show you what this squash bug egg looks like. Okay guys, you see this little egg right here? I'm pretty sure that's a squash borer egg, and that is what I'm telling you guys to look out for. It could possibly still be the squash bug egg because they look very similar, and like I said, I'm going to go back and put some pictures up for you guys. So it's just going to help me too because I need to look at pictures, but yep, that's what you need to look out for. Look on the you need to look underneath, because that's where squash bugs are usually at, underneath, and squash borers are on top. But squash borers are usually on the stem too, so you just gotta have to watch for everything, okay guys? All right guys, so I went around, and the squash borer did not lay eggs on all of them, just maybe a few. I got all the eggs off. I went ahead as much as possible, put BT in all their stems. Some of them are still a little too little to try that. Well, we did spray BT on the stems and on the leaves. So if you guys have dealt with squash borers in the past, go ahead, begin to look for it. Go ahead and examine your plants. If I end up having to use any other product, I will let you guys know, and I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm doing to try to battle this, okay? I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you like my videos, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.